Hi guys, so we're working on the mid-chapter checkpoint for chapter 8. I am on page 369. Let's look at it. Number 1 says, explain how you can tell without computing whether the quotient of 1/2 divided by 6 is greater than 1 or less than 1. Well, I am dividing a part into smaller parts. It will be less than 1 because I'm dividing a part into smaller parts, so it's going to end up being less than 1. Number 2, 3 divided by 1/2. Okay, so I have 3 pieces, each I'm cutting in 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. Number 3, 1 divided by 1/4. I have 1 piece, I'm dividing into 4 parts. 1 times 4 is 4. Number 4, 1/2 divided by 2. I have half a piece, which I'm cutting into 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and it's 1 over 4 because I started with a fraction. Number 5, 1/3 divided by 4. I started with only a third. I'm dividing it into 4 pieces. 3 times 4 is 12, and it's going to be less than because I started with a fraction. Number 6, 2 divided by 1/6. 2 pieces, each are split into 6. 2 times 6 is 12. And number 7, 1/4 divided by 3. I have 1/4, which I am then splitting into 3 pieces. 4 times 3 is 12. And because I started with less than 1, I end with less than 1. Number 8. 2 students share 3 granola bars equally. How many granola bars does each student get? 3 divided by 2 is literally equal to 3 over 2 or 3/2. Okay, so I have 3 over 2, that is an improper fraction. I'm going to change it to a mixed number. So I go 2 goes into 3, how many times? 2 goes into 3 once. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. Bring it up here, and 1/2. So that is 1.5. Number 9. 5 girls share 4 sandwiches equally. What fraction of a sandwich does each girl get? 4 divided by 5 is equal to 4 over 5, 4/5. Number 10. Remember, first number goes on top, second number goes on the bottom. Numerator, denominator. 9 boys share 4 pizzas equally. What fraction of a pizza does each boy get? 4 divided by 9 is the same as the numerator is 4, the denominator is 9. Number 11. 4 friends share 10 fruit bars equally. How many fruit bars does each friend get? 10 divided by 4 is equal to 10 over 4. We need 2, that is an improper fraction, so we need to figure that one out. 4 goes into 10. How many times? Twice, because 2 times 4 is 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. And I end up with 2/4. Well, not quite, because I can still take a 2 out of that, can't I? 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this whole thing ends up being 2.5. Now, in case any of you were looking at this and you were going, but Mrs. Wallace, you only gave me one answer. There are 2 places for an answer. It is the same number in both places. So if we have 4/9 is equal to 4/9, 4 divided by 9 is equal to 4/9, that means they each got 4/9 of a pizza, okay? So we're just rewriting it into the sentence form. Next page, page 370. Mateo has 8 liters of punch for the party. Each glass holds 1/5 of a liter of punch. How many glasses can Mateo fill with the punch? Okay. Right, give me a sec so I can draw this. All right, so down here at the bottom, I have the 8 glasses all cut into fifths, okay? So I have a 5th from the first glass, a 5th from the second glass, a 5th from the third glass, a 5th from the fourth glass, a 5th from the sixth glass, a 5th from the seventh glass, and a 5th from the 8th glass. So I end up with 1 and 2 fifths. Do you see how I did that? So I only need to fill in the 1/5 for each of those glasses. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not right. I do need to fill in a 5th for each of those glasses, but it ends up being 3/5. Right, 1 and 3/5. Number 13, 4 friends share 3 pieces of construction paper equally. What fraction of a sheet of paper does each friend get? So they have, let me draw these. So here are the pieces of construction paper, all chopped up. We have 4 friends sharing the 3 sheets of construction paper. So each friend gets 1 of the 4th, 2 of the 4th, and 3 of the 4ths. So it is equal to 3/4 of a sheet that each friend gets. Number 14, Caleb and 2 friends are sharing a 1/2 quart of milk equally. What fraction of a quart of milk does each of the 3 friends get? So number 14, we start with a 1/2 and we divide it among 3 people. So 2 times 3 is 6. Since we started with less than a whole, we end with less than a whole, 1/6. And number 15. Michaela has 3 yards of ribbon to be used for a craft project. She cuts the ribbon into pieces that are a 1/4 yard long. How many pieces of ribbon does Michaela have? So we have the 3. Each piece was cut into 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. We started with more than 1. We end with more than 1. All right, that's the last problem for this page. Pause it if you need to. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.